You want one thing above all else, a life that works. Not excuses, not waiting for motivation, a life that moves forward no matter what. Warriors across history, from Roman emperors to blind samurai, solved the same problem you have now: distraction, weakness, indecision. Today I'll give you 7 warrior habits that cut through noise and fix almost everything that holds you back. Use them, and your problems stop being obstacles and become the training ground. This isn't self-help fluff. These are the daily disciplines, rituals, and mental frameworks used by people who lived and thrived under pressure. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, Spartan youths, and samurai like Miyamoto Musashi all practiced versions of the same core habits. I'll explain each habit, give you the historical example, and show you exactly how to practice it today. 1. Own the morning, command the day. Warriors start the day with purpose. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." He was emperor and still used morning reflection to set his mind. Samurai kept early training, and Spartan boys spent their days under the agorge, drilled from dawn. Practice. Wake at a fixed time. Spend 5 minutes on intention. What one thing will you complete today that proves your word to yourself? Then do a small physical action, a short mobility routine, cold splash, or 1 push-up, to signal to your body and brain that the day is starting with action, not negotiation. 2. Embrace hardship. Warriors do not avoid pain, they use it. Stoics called this premeditatio malorum, imagining hardship so you're not surprised by it. Samurai practiced austerity. Cato and the Roman Stoics wore plain clothing and fasted to keep the will sharp. Miyamoto Musashi lived simply, training relentlessly and testing himself in duels and solitary practice. Here is a quote for focus. "If you are irritated by every rub, how will your mirror be polished?" A Stoic lesson in using friction as polish. Practice. Schedule regular, deliberate discomfort. A cold shower, a hard run, a day without snacks or screens. Small, repeated hardship trains you to act when comfort tempts you to stall. 3. Control your circle. Warriors guard their environment. Seneca warned that indulgence and idle chatter waste life. Samurai cut ties with distractions that softened them. The warrior knows the difference between fuel and flame. Not all company, food, or media helps you become stronger. Practice. Audit your day. Remove one distraction that steals your focus. A social app, a habitual snack, or toxic company. Replace it with one strengthening habit. Reading a page of a book. Shadowboxing for 5 minutes. Writing 1 sentence of a plan. The fewer levers your environment has to pull you, the stronger your will becomes. 4. Ritualise the small things. Great warriors didn't rely on motivation. They relied on ritual. Marcus Aurelius wrote short daily reminders. Samurai followed precise rituals of dress, cleaning, and practice. Spartan training was a daily series of tasks that created a steady identity. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." He intended this as a call to act daily, not to theorize endlessly. Pure Stoic action. Practice. Create a 5 to 10 minute ritual for the morning, midday, and evening. Make your bed, clean 1 corner. Practice breathwork, or review your 1 daily priority. Small repeated actions become a character scaffold that holds you when chaos arrives. 5. Plan like a general. Sun Tzu taught that the victorious warrior wins first and then goes to war. Miyamoto Musashi's Book of 5 Rings insists on knowing the field, training relentlessly, and choosing engagements you can win. Warriors think several moves ahead. Practice. Each evening, plan tomorrow with ruthless focus. List the 3 tasks that move your life forward. Arrange them by impact and attack the hardest first when you are freshest. Use a simple rule. If it's not on today's list, it waits. That kind of ruthless planning turns momentum into progress. 6. Forge Stoic judgment. Warriors master emotions. Epictetus, once a slave, taught that freedom begins in the mind. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The samurai called this fudoshin, the immovable mind. One story tells of a samurai who was publicly insulted and chose silence over rage. "If another's words can control my sword," he said, "then I am still a servant, not a warrior." Like Epictetus, he knew that real freedom begins when nothing outside yourself can command your reaction. Practice. When you feel shaken, use a simple 3-step reset. 1. Pause, breathe for 10 seconds. 2. Name the fact. What happened objectively? 3. Choose the response. One action you can take now. Over time, the pause becomes automatic and decision quality rises. 7. Serve something bigger. Warriors fight for causes, not comfort. Marcus fought for Rome, Seneca for students, samurai for lord and clan. Purpose is the ultimate discipline multiplier. When your life is for something larger than fleeting pleasure, small sacrifices become obvious and easy. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Practice. Define your mission in one sentence. It can be simple. I build strength to protect my family, or I teach others to be brave. Put this sentence where you see it every day. When choices come, ask, does this serve my mission? If not, discard it. Now you have 7 warrior habits to take back ownership of your life. Own the morning. Embrace hardship. Control your circle. Ritualize the small things. Plan like a general. Forge stoic judgment. Serve something bigger. Start this week with a single commitment. Pick one habit and practice it daily for 7 days. Add a second the next week. In 30 days, your life will move where you point it. Remember, warriors are not born. They are made by daily choices. Begin today. Be the person history would respect, but most of all, be the person you respect. If you've made it this far, you're already different from most, because you're searching for calm in a chaotic world. That's what this channel is about. We're building a community called the Calmers, men and women who live with composure, discipline, and purpose, no matter what life throws at them. If that's who you want to become, then join us. Subscribe and walk the path with us. One lesson, one habit, one calm breath at a time.